Hello and welcome to IBGR. My name is Steve Sweeney, and on this radio station, I'm known as the Referral Guy. I also run a company called ARTA, that's the Australian Referral Training Academy, and that brings me in contact with wonderful people from all around the world, none less so than Laura Vanaga, who is on the other end of my Zoom screen right now. How are you doing, Laura?
Great. It's super early morning, super fresh and happy.
So Laura is from Latvia, of all places, and she had to get up at 2 o'clock in the morning today to be here, but she's bravely done so, and she's doing beautifully. Now, as regular listeners would be aware, I am the referral guy, and so I like to talk a bit about referrals and how people get referrals and things like that, all things in connection to them. And I thought we'd also just learn a little bit more about Laura's business in relation to referrals. And here's the question that I always like to start with. Laura, tell us a little bit about who's in your target market.
Mm-hmm. Okay, first of all, I will start with this, that as far as I remember myself, I have been a passionate networker and I have people around who recommend my service or what I do. And sometimes I feel it's not so much about service, it's more about personal attitude. So to answering your question about target market, so people are looking for someone to trust, and I can help them as a coach and RTT therapist. And target market, it's not so easy to answer because we all have our challenges, we all have our struggles. So mainly my target market are business people, because I'm working more than 10 years. I'm working as a headhunter and career coach, and I have these people around myself, so I know them. And there is one great method to help. So target market, and mainly to be more concrete, it's women. It's women around the world. So actually, to be more specified, 35 until 50 or something like that, and women who are struggling with challenges, fears, and anxiety.
That's great, Laura, and it's one of those things that can happen sometimes to women in that age group from 35 to 50. Things can happen in their lives which can make them I don't know, somewhat a little bit uncomfortable, perhaps, with the way their life is going. And so someone with your expertise is wonderful at being able to give them some other strategies and move past whatever difficulties they're having. And you're quite right to point out what a wonderful networker you are. So for people out there that don't know, Laura is a member of not only her own BNI chapter in Latvia, but also the Global Power Team. So if anybody is interested in going to visit the Global Power Team of BNI, then once again, I'll give out Laura's contact details a little bit later, but she'll be able to point you in the right direction there as well. And so, Laura, in terms of professions that make up your referral partners, then, who are they? Who are best positioned to pass you referrals?
Yeah, thank you. Good question. My referral partners are life coaches, are counselors, are people who also organize retreats, also globally, also locally here in Latvia, and they are asking me to become part of their events to help participants retreat to solve their own issues, to support them with my knowledge and method. And my referral partners also are RTT therapists, my colleagues, who are not working with current issues, current problems, for example, public speaking questions or let's say insomnia. And also my referral partners are life coaches and career coaches, and also massage therapists and owners of beauty salons, because they are talking with people a lot, and people telling them that they are telling their issues and problems, and they asking, do you know someone who could possibly help me with issues? So then they aware that there is one person who possibly could help with.
And you will be doing a fantastic job with them when you do help them. So life coaches and people who run beauty salons. And I love the way, Laura, that you slipped in there a little bit about retreat organizers. That was beautiful, because that leads me to my next little question. A little birdie tells me that you are going to be involved in a retreat in Dubai later on this year. Tell me all about that.
Yes, thank you for this brilliant question. And if you can see, and you can take a look on picture behind myself, there's a retreat in March, and a retreat it's calling Lovable, how to become lovable. So myself, together with my partner from Dubai, we organizing brilliant retreat for women globally. And it's retreat. We are working with them inside out, and inside job is like RTT part. So we are inviting women around the world to stop, to take a pause, and just to be with themselves 1 week. So in March we had amazing retreat, and it was first one, and it was so great to combine all these methods together as a coaching, RTT sessions, and also we worked a lot on outside. It's not only inside job. We had a stylist, we have photography, because it's not like it's very important to get your balance, to feel yourself again, to work on your self-esteem, to confidence, and to believe yourself again. And it's the most amazing thing.
I'm sure it is. It sounds awesome. I can think of a couple of people that I know that might be interested in that. I might put them in contact with you there, Laura, if that's all right. But yeah, these retreats like this for men or women, it doesn't matter which, but obviously you're looking after men, or women. They look. They look like they do such wonderful things to the participants that come along. What types of changes have you seen in there as a result of the RTT work?
Oh, if I have to choose one, what I have heard before, what they are saying. Finally, I know what to do with my life. Let's say I still remember one lady, actually two. They were friends. They are still. And they are dentists, and I said, that's all good, we love our job, but we would love to open our own private practice, private cabinet, and in a few months I calling them to ask how are you, checkup call, and they are saying, so we are working on opening this, and we will have our own business soon, private business. And that's so amazing. Just you become more brave, and when you know what you want, when you are aware what you want, you can get there easier. And they're saying, we are so happy. Actually, we attended retreat because again, we can believe ourselves. And one of part in retreat is a oratory masterclass. Oratory, this is I'm leading my public speaking institute and encourage women to speak in the front. And I said, it was amazing. So I can pitch myself easily. And I'm so happy to go out and tell people who I am and who am I. And I'm so happy to do that. So they are becoming more brave, more confident, and let's say more authentic to live and ready to live their lives to fullest.
Beautiful, Laura. I love to hear a story like that about successful outcomes. That's terrific. So obviously you're going to be involved in RTT when you get to Dubai in March with these women who come along with you. Just perhaps a brief little explanation about how RTT works.
Okay, thank you. Great question. So we begin with a pre-session, the consultation call. It's a chance to ask questions, to discuss what you want as a client to achieve and how your current issues are affecting you. Let's say you have a low self-esteem, or you don't feel confident, or you're experiencing your anxiety. And this is followed by the first and main RTT session, often lasting between 1.5 or 2.5 hours in length. And then I will help you to go into a pleasant and deeply relaxed natural state where we can talk and communicate with our subconscious mind. And during the session, you will probably be reasonably aware and alert whilst relaxed and fully able to hear and talk to me. So you are here and now. You are not somewhere then where you can't come back. And this is maybe a bit of stereotypes. Okay, where I am, can I get back? Yes, of course. I am with you, and I'm leading the process, and it's safe. And then I will then use various RTT techniques, including like regression, to help to find this root cause of the issue to wish to deal with. And this underlying cause is rarely how that problem or issue currently presents itself. So it is in this relaxing, enjoyable state, commonly referred to as hypnosis, that we can communicate directly with your subconscious mind, which holds the keys not only to understanding the cause of issue, but also to bring about changes, resolution, and healing that you desire. So, and after this first, during the main session, I will make you a bespoke audio, as I mentioned before. And it's audio, it's created especially for you. And listening to your audio for the next 21 plus days, 28 days, is a very important aspect of RTT process. I would say it's a key, is the essence. The mind learns through repetition. And listening to your recording lays down and strengthens the essential new connections between the neurons and in your brain, so that you can achieve permanent results.
That sounds awesome, Laura, to be able to have fun in Dubai, to go to one of your sessions, to change the future of your life. It sounds like a magnificent combination. If anybody wants to learn a little bit more about this, Laura is also on Instagram, and you can find her at Laura_Vanaga_coach. I'll say that again. You can find her on Instagram at Laura_Vanaga_coach. And Laura, we will be back right after this. Laura's going to help us with a few tips about what RTT can help solve some of the issues it can solve in the next segment, which is segment 3. We will be back right after the break.